I love what happened at the MCG with Carlton beating Geelong just to liven up this competition. I love the Harry Mackay storyline, but it was the Blues pressure, Lordo, that gave some validation to what they'd done previous 2 weeks.
Yeah, they beat Geelong up really yesterday, so that's their biggest scalp of the year. They'd beaten West Coast, they'd beaten North Melbourne, and they got confidence out of that, but now they franked it by beating a top 4 side in Geelong. And this is a staple of any team's game, and that's pressure and your intent and just the panic that set in at Geelong's game. We haven't seen them fumble and bumble around like this, but it's all due to Carlton's pressure. And the addition to Carlton's game is they smash them on the inside, which we've always known they can do, but then they beat them up on the outside as well, which is something you don't see with Carlton a lot.
That is. Now, of the 3 matches they've now won, West Coast and North Melbourne are factored into it. But we take a look at the numbers, Lordo, and they're quite stark from what they dished up in the first 4 rounds of the season. And it's a nice picture that's emerging from the Blues in the past 3 weeks.
It is. And look at the uncontested possession. So the marks, so they're taking more uncontested marks, uncontested possessions, and it's leading to scores. They've gone from 8 goals on average to 18. Yes, they did kick a huge score last week, but they've been sensational. They've kicked 17, 24 and 14 goals in the last 3 weeks, which is a big turnaround.
I love this storyline, the Harry Mackay storyline, the trauma that he's been through personally, physically, and to stand up from go to woe in this game. He kicked 3 goals, Lordo. One of them was a crucial goal in the last quarter. But as we watch what he did in this game, it was, to me, Lordo, what he did down the line late when they needed that face-saving, match-saving mark down the line when the game got tight.
Yeah, 19 disposals, 3 goals, Damian. So that's an unbelievable game for a key forward. But you're spot on. What he did late for that team, just his aerial skills, his marking, they didn't have an answer for Harry. And this was a big goal at a crucial time. Geelong were coming late in that last quarter, dominating the clearances, Geelong were. And that put an end to it and a big win for the Blues.
And the way he spoke about it post-match, the personal issues that saw him miss 3 weeks of footy, returning and being knocked out inside a half of football upon return, the facial fractures that we didn't know about until post-match yesterday when he addressed it, it's already one of the great storylines, what happened yesterday in isolation.
Yeah, it is. And he worked really well with Curnow. Normally they jump on top of each other. That didn't happen yesterday. But another man who's had his own demons is Nick Haynes. And he was a star. He was one of the best intercept players in the game for the GWS Giants, and he just hasn't been that. He hasn't been able to get a game.
And it wasn't a good start to his Carlton career, was it?
No, and I didn't think he had this game in him, but just want to look at the Nick Haynes of old return to the MCG yesterday, and it was just his positioning. So his ability to read the players back to what made him. He was the Tom Stewart 5-6 years ago, and they couldn't get the ball past him. He was a wonderful player. That's why he became $1 million player. He had Brad Close rattled. Brad Close, I haven't seen play such a poor game of AFL football because of Nick Haynes and his ability to read the ball in the air, and whether it's to spoil or to mark the footy. This was amazing.
Dempsey's in form there, how he's out playing there.
And he took 4 intercept marks in a quarter, and then he's reading the play just to intercept and help teammates and aerial with the ball.
And his ball use was good too, because he was butchering it early in the season, it must be said, as he was trying to find his way at a new club.
Yeah, he was fumbling and bumbling and just hacking the ball forward. But this was the other big storyline, Harry Mackay and also this man, Nick Haynes.
Yeah. So you like what you see? Is it going to stack up against better teams for the remainder of the year now, the Blues?
Oh, I still need to see more. So I think that was a great win. They're 3 in a row, but they're still chasing their tail after losing their first 4 games of the season.